Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior here, and I am back with another Anime Expo 2018 video. This isn't titled The Road to AX because personally, it's not really my road per se. More on that in a minute for why. But I did want to touch on the updated weapons policy for Anime Expo 2018. And in particular, I know it's not really a weapon per se, but they also cover signs. And if you read by the title, yes, Anime Expo, at least Anime Expo 2018, is now banning signs. Now, from what I've heard, the signs thing has always been kind of iffy, but let's just say last year you can't have a sign that's like soliciting, which means if you see people in like at conventions and they're holding up free hug signs, that's not allowed, or that wasn't allowed back then. But if you had like a sign that went along with your cosplay, like objection from Phoenix Wright or something like that, and it didn't solicit anyone, then that was cool. But this year, they have changed it to where they have laid the Banhammer down on every single sign. Yes, whether it is related to your cosplay or not. So, free hugs? Nope, still banned. If you want to have an objection sign with your Phoenix Wright cosplay, if you were doing that, nope, that's banned as well. So, a lot of people have been curious about why, and they never really gave us an official reason. In my personal opinion, last year I thought, free hugs, whatever. I thought that should have been allowed, but I guess I could kind of understand why they wouldn't, this to keep the whole liability thing in check and don't want to cause problems, but this year it just seems kind of off because I saw there were a lot of great signs, and it makes me wonder why they even or what made them decide, okay, no signs. Um, as for the record, this will not affect me because one, a sign is a large prop, or it can be a large prop. Even if it was like a small prop, it's still a sign. I don't want to carry a sign around. I mean, more power to people who do. There are a lot of cosplays out there that look excellent with a sign. Last year I saw this Leon Kennedy or from Resident Evil. They were holding up a sign. I don't know what it was saying. I can't remember, but they had like a crew following them. But it didn't seem like it was soliciting anyone. But and I saw another one that I mentioned this before, but the EY Monahesia sign, where it's like you probably didn't know that was someone cosplaying as EY Monahesia unless they put a sign around them, which they did. And it was actually a cool sign. It was like they made it into like a necklace, big hanger form, and on there it had a quote from like EY Monahesia from Persona 5. I can't remember what the quote was, but it's like one of those quotes where he's in the shop. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. Um, so yeah, something like that. I don't see why it would be offensive or soliciting. I actually wish I could have got a picture of that guy, but he was kind of far away, and it's just like, yeah, he might say no. I was kind of almost as scared as Akira, like in the actual Persona 5 game. Like, yeah, I didn't have enough guts to go up to him. I didn't have like max guts. To those who played the game, you would understand the inside joke there. But yeah, didn't have the guts to go up to him, but I really did like his cosplay. I wish I had taken a picture of it. But now that guy can't bring a sign. The Leon Kennedy cosplay, he can't bring a sign. Anyone cosplaying as Phoenix Wright, can't bring that sign. Anyone else cosplaying and have a sign, yeah, you can't bring it, which sucks because although it doesn't affect me because I'm not about to carry a sign with me. Some people had some awesome signs up there, and one was like the Persona 5 attack signs, like the gun, attack, pass, or block. I thought that was really cool. Kind of made me want to get in the middle and pose for one of those pictures. But yeah, I hope it is sad. Maybe if a lot of people rally around it for next year, maybe they can reverse it back to where you just can't have a sign that solicits or solicit. Is it solicit or solicitates? Anyway, you can't have a sign that does that next year. I hope people rally around for that. I sure won't because I don't see myself carrying a sign next year because I already have my own props to deal with and whatnot. But I do feel bad for people who have planned their cosplays or cosplay months in advance, maybe even the day after Anime Expo 2017. And like, I guess why am I wielding this around like I'm Harley Quinn? Maybe I just want a good shot for the thumbnail. But anyways, I feel really bad for those people who had a cosplay ready with a sign. I wish AX would have put the word out earlier so people who are working on their cosplay and their sign is like really a hammer hitting prop that goes with it. So I wish they would have put the word out earlier so they could have made the proper changes to their cosplay or pick another one. So I really feel for those people. Thankfully, I don't imagine many people were affected by this. Like I said, I don't, out of the thousands of people that are there, no one's really banging down the door to carry a sign with them. You got a few outstanding people who will, but for the most part, most people are just fine with their non-signed props or cosplays that don't include props, or at least props that aren't signs. But I definitely hope AX will give us a reason for this. I really doubt it. But if not, I really hope they reconsider. Because, yeah, there's a lot of talented cosplayers out there. And, you know, if they want to use a sign that's appropriate, you know, more power to them. But at the same time, I understand this is Anime Expo. And they're going to make up whatever rules they're going to make up. And we ought to follow them. Because, you know, going to this con is a privilege and not a right. So, yeah, if that's what AX decides to do, which they already have, you know, it's cool. I can respect that. But hopefully, really hope they reconsider for the fans next year. And I definitely think it would be on the fans who are, you know, a big fan of signs to, or like to have cosplays with their signs, rally for that. But it's one of those things where only time will tell. It'd be nice if it could be reversed this year, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. So yeah, I think that's all I have to cover. Um, it's almost 9:30 in the morning, and just pulled a 12-hour shift not too long ago. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me some sleep for the next 12-hour shift tonight. But I definitely wanted to make this video to get it out there. I feel like I have to say something else, but I'll probably remember as soon as this video ends. Like I said, you know, thankfully not many people are banging down the door to get a sign or to make a sign or have one there or to wear one there or whatever. And for the most part, I don't think it's going to be a deal breaker for the majority of people. I really don't imagine anyone saying, well, if I can't have a sign, I won't go to AX. Yeah, they might be out there, and like I said, more power to you guys. if you are really affected by this and really don't want to go because of that, I do hope you find a con that allows signs that make you happy. But like I said, I think the majority of people, they won't be like that. I think they'll move on. They might be upset. You know, I'm a little saddened by it, but this is one of those things I guess, it's learn to adjust. It's gonna suck not seeing signs on the inside of the convention. Now they'll probably have some outside, maybe for gatherings. Don't quote me on that, but we'll just see how many people bring their signs, and I hope people who are, you know, cosplaying and plan on having signs, I hope they're keeping up to date with everything, because it would suck to have this big elaborate sign only to not take it. Meanwhile, the person with like the fake gun gets in. But as long as that's like taped up and, you know, looks safe. You know, I've never heard of a story there of someone getting bashed in the head multiple times with signs intentionally. But that's neither here nor there. They have spoken, and I have spoken. So yeah, it sucks, but definitely I would ask, and I'm pretty sure many other people would ask you to reconsider AX if you haven't watched this. But yeah, I believe that's gonna be all for now. If you happen to like this video, or you're a fan of video games or ultimate game stuff like that, or even a fan of drink testing, taste testing, toys, reviews, or if you want to help me and my 10-year-old nephew get to Anime Expo, I will have a GoFundMe link in the description below. Or if you want to check out my eBay store, which all the proceeds will, or most of the proceeds will go towards Anime Expo after all the fees and whatnot. But if you want to go to my eBay store and check that out, you know, I'll also have the link to that in the description below. Uh, just message me, let me know that you've came to my store and you're interested in something and you've seen my video on it, and I will give you a discount. So, yep, that's gonna be about all. Check out my GoFundMe, check out my eBay store. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.